with aggression. That's how he played basketball. He played basketball aggressively, and that's his nature. And I'm quite sure growing up he was a bit aggressive with a lot of people too, and he probably got jumped on a few times, because of what the shit he said and the shit that he did. You get what I'm saying? So I can understand his mentality, like, y'all crowding up around me. Police been beating and shooting black folks, I can understand why he got on the defensive. For one, if you asking me to remove myself from an establishment and I paid my money, you're not giving me a reason why, I'm not just going to leave neither. You have to give me a reason why or give me my money back. And I have to make sure that your reason is valid at that. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear you.
And I think that's the part of the story we need to find out. Like, why did they ask him to get removed? Because he still haven't said why. Now, it was reports that on the news, and you know how the media is. The media say Oakley was yelling out at the owner and all that other stuff. But if he was, that's what fans do. You have to accept he's a fan now. He's not a player no more. He don't have to conduct himself in a certain way. Even though he do because he's a professional, and he's probably a role model to some kids or whatever. I don't know. But as a fan, on my off day just chilling, I yell at the TV. When I'm at the games, I yell because I'm frustrated in what I'm seeing. Is there any reason for him to be removed?
I think it's personal with Dolan. Just like, oh, yeah, man, being a regular fan, but I guess he take that. I don't know you. Mm-hmm. Well, Oakley is saying something to him. I guess he got spooked. And, oh, man.
It could have been Phil Jackson.
I want to flex my authority. I really don't want you around me now because I ain't got to hear it. Mm-hmm. I know that you're a former player and everything like that. Mm-hmm. And you sitting around me, and I don't like what you're saying. So he's flexing his authority.
Mm-hmm.
I own this and own that. And like you said, it took all y'all to go around him. And I know he knows some of them security guards. He's been playing there for years.
And I don't blame him, and he was slapping a few of the hands away. And I don't blame him. Don't touch me. If you can't tell me what I did wrong or show me what I did wrong, don't touch me. I don't blame Oakley for responding the way he responded. If I was to walk up on me and do the same thing, I'm going to react the same way. I'm going to try to get to the bottom of it, but if we're not getting to the bottom of it and you basically just going to overpower everything I'm saying, you have no choice but to throw up that shield. You get what I'm saying? So I don't see nothing wrong with what Oakley did. I wish we knew more about what happened. But like you say, it might be personal.
Then, as the days go by, more and more stuff is going to come out. So I know we're going to know more truth to it. We need to find out what the statement was from the Knicks, though. Because I think they made a statement, and I really want to know why it transpired the way it did, especially a former player. And I'm like, wow. This is like Spike Lee being at the game all the time, and they asking him.
Right, that's my point. Spike gets up and damn near be on the floor. He talk crazy to the players.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Why Spike ain't ever been kicked out?
Like I said, it might be he ain't said shit to the president or the owner. It might have been a different scenario if he would have been snapping off at the owner, but like I say, the more and more things will be coming out, so we'll find out what happened.
I most definitely want to know, Oak Tree, man. Like I say, I'm behind you 100%, man. That's wrong the way they treated you, man. That was wrong, So I hope everything get ironed out. Y'all get it on out the way, and
Hey, man, what the hell is going on over there, though, man?
With the Knicks?
Yeah, man, that whole organization as a whole. I mean, it's one thing that the team's not playing well, but man, you got Phil Jackson calling out Carmelo Anthony and everything on social media.
What he saying?
Basically, yeah, you ain't worthy of being on this team, or what you want to do.
Phil Jackson?
Yeah, in so many words, riddles. He uses, that Zen mind trick.
Right. He uses his little philosophy in order to get his point across and try to hide shit down.
Because, it sounds like he wants to trade him or something like that, or he wants to make him forfeit that no trade clause and everything.
Melo already said, it's been reports that I don't think Melo said, I don't know if Melo said it, but I read reports saying, listening and reading that Melo said he going to stay in spite of Phil Jackson. What you think about that?
One of them gonna go. I'm telling you that though. One of them got to go.
So Melo
it might be
stay.
Jackson, because I mean, if this team don't improve, if Dola don't realize that you made a mistake of making him the team president and making all these basketball decisions.
Well, could this be a hidden character about Phil Jackson that we didn't know about? Could this be the reason why he wasn't in the front office for the Bulls?
In L.A.?
Yeah. Is this the reason? Well, in L.A., he was, he going with the daughter.
Yeah, but he still was running things. He didn't make any certain decisions. He might have influence, but like he has now, where he has total control over things.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it might have been what all the people seeing behind the closed doors.
Could this show that Phil Jackson is not good at running an organization?
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Could this show that the Zen master, the legendary coach with 11 rings, could this show that he really lacked somewhere in basketball?
Running an operation like that, I mean, as far as a team, coaching them, I still think he was the greatest. But as far as
now, let's talk about that, because I look different. I look different. I don't call coming into already made teams great.
But we said it before. I mean, we went back to what's happening with the Bulls or something like that. You might have the same personnel, but they might listen to you differently.
True.
So everybody always has that argument that, he had ready-made teams.
He did.
But I'm like, okay, how come Dale Harris couldn't take them over the top end when he had Kobe and Shaq and all of them?
Mm-hmm.
How come Doug Collins couldn't do that when he was with the Bulls?
I don't know. But with that whole thing with Phil, man, and him coming to these already made teams, I don't know. I question some of it, But like you said,
identity though.
But like you say, one thing I will agree with you on. Those other coaches couldn't get him over the hump. What did he do in order to get him over the hump? I guess he brought that camaraderie,
right,
and everything else. So that what did it. Maybe he's a people's coach, but not a people's owner or a people's GM. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
It's a difference from being on the floor and being up in the office. When you're on the floor, you're interacting with players and everything else, so you getting to know them more. But when you're in the front office, it's just like chess moves. You're just moving your pieces and hoping you can get your checkmate. That's all it is. And when he came to Chicago and took over for Doug, Doug Collins, I sat back and I was young, and we always happy about the championships. But as you get older and your mind starts developing basketball, and you start to look at like different coaches and like different teams and all the other stuff, you start to think about was he a good coach? And I wouldn't put great on Phil Jackson.
Wow.
I would put great on Popovich. Seriously. That's greatness. That's good. To keep retooling the team. Because people forgot. When Mike and them left, Phil didn't stick around to see what type of coach he really was to rebuild. He didn't stick around for that. He left. Same thing in L.A. So this is the first time we seeing Phil Jackson rebuild a team. And we're seeing that he doesn't have the people mentality in order to build a team. Right or wrong?
Well, you say two different scenarios, though. Coach and GM.
But my thing is, okay, it's two different scenarios, but we're talking about Phil Jackson now. We're talking about the Zen master, the one who got Dennis Rodman to play well and stop some of his antics, even though he did still do crazy shit. But he got Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen and Dennis Rodman, who Jordan and Pippen didn't want to play with. You get what I'm saying?
But they knew what he could do, though.
Exactly. So my point is, what's missing from you being in the front office from the coach? Why are you not recognizing certain players, and why are you not getting certain players to perform at a certain level? That's the question I got for him. What is he doing? Is he just sitting in the front office, digging in his nose?
Oh, no. I mean, you seeing all those different players that he brought in over the summer. I mean, it's a mystery, though. It really is. Because I question when he brought out Hornacek, I'm like, that don't sound like one of your guys, man. Really to install that triangle offense.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when he had Derek Fisher played under him, so I understood that. He really wanted Steve Kerr, but you know where he went.
If he can get this Knicks team to start winning, and I mean like producing within like the next 2 to 3 years, I change my opinion about Phil Jackson.
I don't think he have enough. I mean, it ain't gonna be enough time though. It's too many damn.
Because what? This is his second year, or is his first?
Third year.
Oh, this damn third?
Yeah, it's third year.
Oh shit! I thought it was like his second, man.
Remember when Carmelo came over here when they were trying to sign him?
Mm-hmm.
He was the president then. He had just finished his first tenure there.
He sure did.
So now this is his third year going in. Derek Fisher was coach for 2 years over there.
Sure was.
And Hornacek just coming over here. I mean, well, going over there to New York.
So, you think you think Mark Jackson? Think he'll be a good fit for the Knicks as a coach?
I like his style, but him and Phil clash too much because he's very vocal about what he wants to do, and if they try to interfere with that and he don't like it, he's gonna let Jackson know, and then Jackson.
Part of the reason why he was out to go to state.
Yeah, and Jackson is the type of like, yo, this is my team, I'm running it and everything like that, and you don't want to do it the way I want to do it, then you need to go somewhere else. So They will clash. They would definitely clash.
Something most definitely happened in New York. Rose, he ain't been playing lately, has he?
Yeah, ankle injury.
Nothing though.
But I think he came back. Who did they play?
What about Noah? What he been doing over there?
Man, he been so dope. That Hispanic guy, he's been getting more tick than he has.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What was his name? Gilmo
Hernandez or something like that.
Gilmo Hernandez. You know. Yeah, he's a good top too, along with Porzingis. So they got some nice players over there. They got a nice core and nucleus of players. It's just that, you know, they got to get it together, man.
You know, man, I read this shit. That was the worst contract signing this year.
What?
Was Noah getting that $72 million on somebody playing on the one arm? I mean, leg and
Noah got $72 million?
For 4 years, yeah.
Whoa. Hey, man, I mad at you. Do your thing. For real.
Yeah, I mean, for him, yeah, get that money, you know, but for somebody who's signing him, you might want to look closer into just, oh, man, he did this and that, but is he healthy?
All right, I got you. Let me see, man. We're going to get into some more music, man. Got a Chicago dude coming up. Got me some Shootbox Benny on there. Hope y'all enjoying the podcast. When we come back, we're going to go ahead and wrap the show. Give our final thoughts and everything else. This is Bring Your A-Game Sports Talk Radio. Me and the homie, Smokey D, down here in the Playa Cave doing what we do. Hope y'all enjoy the podcast. It'll be up about 10 o'clock.
What these broke niggas talking about? Say again. Bueller. Bang him. Slow me. I came here with nothing. Now I want it all. Left out the trap with a sack. Now I'm about to ball. And this is the move. The mood that I'm in. Fuck these broke niggas talking about. Say again. Say again. Say again. Say again. Say again. Shit, I feel like the man. That's the mood that I'm in. Fuck these broke niggas talking about. Say again. I got mine up out the mud. I don't own nobody shit. Matter of fact, I take that back. It's a couple boys I owe at least a clip. Cause you tried to set me up, and you was gonna go and snitch. And I hope you still on with that work you ran off with, boy. Don't think I'm gonna forget. Yeah, fuck who you going get. Do you know who you going against? Shit, all of my brothers is folk